days. I used to save hoes with a mask and a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal, and as you can tell from the title, I have been fighting for my life. Honestly, I feel like every time I post on here, I'm talking about life, just throwing hands, and I'm just taking them to the face. But as you can tell from the title of the video, I have been dealing with a really, really persistent hormonal breakout. I've had this breakout since mid-August. Today is October 29th. So it's been going on 2 months, and it would get a little bit better. I would drink a bunch of water and be like, I'm eating a salad. Like this is gonna get it. This is gonna take care of it. And it would get better a little bit. Like one pimple would leave, and then 4 more would come back. So it would go from worse to worser.
If anything, it went from worse to worser.
And it was just a really exhausting process. And anyone who has dealt with hormonal acne specifically, you understand it lasts 4 months. And then after the months of getting rid of just the acne, then you have the dark marks for months, and it does a lot on your confidence. I've been dealing with hormonal breakouts like clockwork every time around this time of the year, like the fall winter time, for the past several years. And for some reason, every time this time of year rolls around, I'm floored. I am flabbergasted. I am shocked that I'm again having a hormonal breakout. And I do the same thing every year. I go to a dermatologist I've seen. They offer me pills and creams and all these prescriptions, and it takes months. So this time I wanted to try a different approach and really see if I could figure out the root cause. And if nothing else, in this entire video, the one thing that I told myself that really shifted my perspective on not only just my acne and my skin, but my overall health, is that I do not have bad skin. If you are acne prone, if you get hormonal breakouts, you have to understand that when your skin is breaking out, your body is trying to tell you something. So I now know that when I have a hormonal breakout, when I'm starting to get pimples, my body is communicating with me and telling me I don't like something. Something is not right. Something you're doing does not feel good. This is how I'm going to tell you. And for some reason, that was just so profound to me. And I was like, you know what? Instead of just going surface level, let me see if I could really address the root cause, because I am tired of dealing with this. So I created a routine that I've stuck to really, really consistently for the past three and a half weeks. So let me show you guys. This is my skin, October 4th. And today is October 29th. That was my skin 3 weeks ago. This is my skin today. And of course, there's still dark marks, but I have no active acne. But my acne started disappearing faster than any product, any prescription, anything that I've ever used. And it's because I focused on the internal stuff and again, addressing what my body was asking for and what it didn't like. So I'm gonna take you guys through the day with me and show you my routine and the steps and the products and everything that I was doing to get my acne to clear up so quickly. This routine is lazy and broke girl friendly. First of all, ain't nobody got time to be whipping up all these elaborate, super healthy meals throughout the week. Also, inflation is crazy. Not playing with it, not buying any more crazy products. I kept it as simple and as easy to follow as possible because I am inconsistent. So everything in this video you can get either on Amazon, the drugstore, the grocery store. Obviously, I will talk about where everything is from as we go through the day, and everything will be linked in the bio that can be linked in the bio. As well as all recipes. So if you're interested in finding out how to clear your breakout, first of all, give this video a thumbs up because I come on here looking crazy, and keep on watching. The first thing that we are gonna start our day with is a cup of bone broth. This is organic bone broth from Trader Joe's. I bought this, I got more yesterday because I ran out. This is $4.99 a pack. I usually pick up 2 every time I go. And I do not do this daily because it is pricey. You realistically get maybe 2.5 cups out of each bag. So if you're drinking it every single day, you're going to be spending a lot of money. And to be quite honest, this is a great step in the routine, but it is not something that I feel like makes the most drastic difference out of everything that I do. So I want to note this one is super healthy. It's great for you. It's a great source of collagen as well, which is really good for your skin. But if you do not have access to bone broth, if you don't want bone broth, it's not a must-have, but it is how I start my day these days. So I used to cook it in my electric kettle, but that's kind of annoying to clean. So I just eyeball it because I've been doing this for a while now. So I just popped that on the stove. We're gonna go in with a little bit of garlic powder and also a little bit of onion powder. It's not nasty by any means, but it's not like, I don't doctor it up to the point where I feel like it tastes really good, but I don't mind drinking it. So we're just gonna let that sit. It heats up really quickly. It takes 3-4 minutes. And then we're just gonna drink a cup of that to start our morning.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all.
I'm just gonna let my bone broth cool off for a couple of minutes, and in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys what I use to wash my face in the morning. I don't know if this is weird or not, but I use the Inky List Oat Cleansing Balm to wash my face in the morning. It's great for removing makeup, but also it makes my skin feel really soft and supple, and it's oil based. So I'm someone who gets all of those really small oil filaments, I think is what they're called. And oil, for some reason, pulls oil. So that helps me get my skin really nice and clear in the morning when I wake up. And also, because I'm using a harsher product at night, which I'll show you guys later, this is really calming, really gentle on my skin. And then shake it, because again, it's oily. Once that is done, I love to go in with my favorite sunscreen. I clearly need more, but this is the Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer with SPF 50. As you can tell, I have used the hell out of this, so I need more, but I really like this. I needed something that had high SPF and was moisturizing but didn't make me feel or look greasy, and I love this. You can get this from Target. I want to say it's like $22, so it's probably the most expensive thing in my skincare routine, but it's absolutely worth it in my opinion. Remember when I said I keep it simple? That is it. Just those 2 things in the morning. I want to keep it simple. We don't want to cause irritation. Leave your skin alone. The more gentle the products, the better, so keep it cute. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and drink my bone broth, and then we'll be back a little bit later for the next step. I'm back and I don't look like a young man. I'm running out of the house, but first I wanted to show you guys the absolute most important, crucial part of this routine. This thing here is the 1 and the 2 and the 3. This is everything. This is what I attribute the active acne, like the pimples that take really long to go away, going away. This is what does it. So this here is my ginger turmeric shot. I have a juicer and I made fresh juice, which I'll show you guys a little bit later when I get home. And I also started making these ginger, turmeric, lemon, cayenne pepper shots. I did film that yesterday when I made it, so I will show you guys here in a second. But if nothing else in this video, try these shots. You can make them. You do not need a juicer. All you need is a blender, the ingredients, which I will put below and I'll show you as I mentioned. Come on now, I gotta go. Gonna pop the top off. And I think it works so well because all of the ingredients in this are anti-inflammatory and acne is inflamed. You follow? You see what I'm getting at? So I take this shot every day and I notice a difference every time I take it and when I don't. So again, this is number 1. This is the key to this whole routine. This is the thing I notice the biggest difference with. So cheers. It is strong, but here we go. Oh, it's that after. I thought I had it, but it had me. It's a little after. Whew. I actually don't mind the taste of the ginger shots. It's just so sour because there's lemon and like really acidic stuff in it. But yes, 10 out of 10 recommend. The key. That is the key. So I'm going to show you guys how I made that and made my green juice, which I'll drink when I get back, and I'll see you guys again a little bit later. We're back home and it's time to drink our juice. I have a bunch of dishes in my sink right now that I'm trying not to show, so if you can see them, I give a little mixy mix. But we are having our infamous green juice. This is probably a secret to no one because this became such a big trend a couple of years ago where people realized how good celery juice specifically is for your skin. But if you've had celery juice, something about it, it's so bland and so celery-y, but it's still nasty. Like for something that is pretty watery, it's gross. I don't know how to explain it. But as you've probably seen, because I put my ingredients, did a little razzle dazzle, I remixed it, added some stuff that I like to give it a little bit more flavor. I made this last night, so I did have my first glass last night. I refrigerate it so I don't have to put ice in it. And I got this cute little straining pitcher from Marshall's for maybe like 12 bucks. I don't know. But I try to drink a glass of this a day. This is also the ginger turmeric shots, as if I didn't stress enough how that is, she's that girl. This is the second most important thing because there's a lot of really good ingredients in it. Okay, checking my straw. And we have our green juice. I'm not gonna smack the camera like I did last time. It's better now that it marinated. Yesterday it was kind of sweet. I like mine to have a little bit of acidity, a little bit of something, because sometimes with the celery being watery, the apple is sweet, and then cucumber is like watery as well. It can just be a little bit too sweet. So make sure you add lime, cayenne, lemon, whatever you decide to add, and ginger to your liking, because if you don't do enough of the right stuff, it can be a little funky. Go ahead and finish drinking this cup. I want to try and get this video up by tonight, so I'm probably gonna speed through the last two steps to show you guys. I may do them a little bit earlier than I normally do. I'll be back to show you guys the final two steps. Again, this is the routine. This is it every day. Keeping it simple. So I have about 2 more things that I'll show you guys, and then we'll wrap up, and then we all just will be gorgeous. It's time to wash our face. I'm kind of sad because I literally only have my makeup on for 4 hours, but I'm getting greasy, so it's fine. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to remove my makeup with the Oat Cleansing Balm. We love a product that we can use multiple times and get our money's worth. Alrighty, we got all of our makeup off. And now it's time we talk about the big zitty. Panoxyl. This is the 10% benzoyl peroxide maximum strength. I have used Panoxyl before. Please do not start if you have never used it. Please do not start with the 10%. They do have one that is 4% because this is very drying. It is very stripping. If your skin has not been to war before, like mine, don't do it to her. 4%, read the instructions and slowly build its tolerance. But I use Panoxyl at night. As much as I am focused on treating the internal reasons why I'm breaking out, I also want to combat the surface of my skin, especially the dark marks. I had so many pimples, and I do have a couple of dark marks still remaining, but in comparison to the number of pimples or hormonal breakouts that I was having, there is not a lot of dark marks, and these are fading so quickly. I didn't want to do all this work to clear this acne and then have to wait 6, 7, 8, 9 months to clear the dark marks, so we got right to it. We're all washed and good to go for the night, but of course we gotta go in and moisturize. So I recently switched from CeraVe to Cetaphil, and this is the daily oil-free hydrating lotion. After Panoxyl, because Panoxyl is super drying, you do want to make sure you are moisturizing, and this is coming from an oily skin girl. We need moisture, so I just go in with that. Got a lot of real estate, so give me a second. And then we're good to go, and we're off to the last step of the night. It is the last step of my routine. For anyone who feels like this may be too many steps or a lot of products and new things to incorporate into your schedule and your day-to-day life, as I mentioned earlier, I don't do the bone broth, and some of the things I alternate. So you can, again, change this routine to make it work for you. Everything does not have to be in one day. These are just the list of things that I've been doing to help me get rid of my acne. So the last thing that we are going to do, it's tea time. The first one is going to be spearmint tea. So this is Organic Spearmint by Traditional Medicinals. That is such a cute little name. I'm gonna name my kid that. And then the other one is the Anti-Stress Ashwagandha Tea by Herbal Cup. Now, for this routine, I have only been drinking spearmint. Honestly, couldn't tell you why. Let me Google that. I'm gonna Google it, but before bed, I will make my spearmint tea. The reason I wanted to mention this ashwagandha tea is because hormonal acne can be triggered by so many different things. Again, that is why it is so tricky to treat. But for me, I know I'm someone who internalizes stress a lot. So when I get stressed out, my body reacts to it. So one of the things that I've learned is to find ways to manage my stress, because stress and acne, they're like this. But I'm gonna go ahead. I just fill up my water cup with my filter, and I put it in the microwave. I do it for 1 minute and 30 seconds. I usually drink this right before bed, so as I'm falling asleep, I don't want to be on hot tea. But let me Google why do we like spearmint tea for acne? Basically, it was saying it's supposed to help with sebum, which I think helps with acne. So it tastes good, doesn't bother me. I drink it before bed, so it's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and let this finish steeping, but if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really mean it when I say I'm so proud of this routine, and I'm so proud of how my skin has improved so much every single day, and I cannot recommend it enough. Again, this is what works for me. Everyone's body is different, everyone's time frame is different, so just be consistent, be patient, be nice to yourself. It's gonna be okay. But I will be posting videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one with my clear skin. Bye.